Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live in downtown Louisville, Kentucky. Another red-hot night, action-packed off the heels of Race for the Crown. So much went down this past weekend, and so much I can guarantee is going down tonight. Welcome in to OVW RISE. Well, if that wasn't the epitome of blowing smoke I've ever heard in my life, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen it live and in person. The new, you're seeing that right, king of OVW, Dustin Jackson. Well, you were seeing him, but now there he is.
No, I was actually enjoying the other screen better.
Yeah, me too at this point. Oh my God.
I'm opposed to any sort of authority. I don't recognize Justin Jackson.
Go smack him in the mouth then. How dare you?
The greatest OVW heavyweight champion of all time. The real wrestling god. The face of OVW. King Dustin Jackson!
I just threw up my mouth a little bit.
This Saturday in Cincinnati, I proved everything that I've been saying the past year right. I beat Cal Hero, and now I am royalty. And this right here is my kingdom.
Oh my God.
Royalty, yeah, more like a royal pain in the
I don't just want kingdoms. I want an empire. An empire where everything is about King Dustin Jackson. But in order for me to have an empire, I need the most prestigious prize in OVW, and that is the OVW United States Championship.
Well, look out here.
Well, I can't say I've ever been happy to see Tony Evans, but
I'm still not, but at least it shut up Dustin Jackson for a moment.
Now, Dustin, I don't know what kind of delusion you're under here, but that OVW United States Championship is my prize to have. You may think you're the king around here, but you're about to start a war that you can't win, Dustin. I shall not have a president out here addressing the king as though he were my equal.
Oh, come on.
Tony, this is a monarchy now, and you are just an ordinary peasant. But I'm a good king, and since I am a good king, how about me and you tonight, and the winner gets first dibs at the OVW United States Championship.
Well, you don't get to make your own matches. That's not how this works, just because you're king, you idiot.
You think you can come over here and make demands to me? I don't need to face you and beat you easily to get first dibs on that United States Championship. I don't need to do that, but if your ego needs to win that, if you got all your deception tactics in line, and you want a shot for that United States Championship, Dustin. I'll give you what you want. So tonight, in front of these idiots, and in front of everybody at home, it's going to be Dustin Jackson versus Drew Hernandez.
Oh, of course.
If you win tonight, you're the #1 contender. But when Drew wins, I'm still the rightful #1 contender for the United States Championship. Hush!
How's that supposed to work?
Tony, I'll give your royal subject a shot at me. But you better recognize who is your king. You better recognize who is your champion. And you better recognize who is your boss, baby.
Well, strong words from both of these competitors, but it looks like it's going to be Dustin Jackson taking on Drew Hernandez. I'm speechless.
Once again, if you were not at Race for the Crown, you can watch it in its entirety on OVW's YouTube channel. It was a tremendous night.
every
We
week,
saw
just
our first ever king of OVW
with a golf shoe.
And then, of course, our first ever queen of OVW.
A baseball cleat would probably be more painful.
Go back and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll go with a baseball cleat.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stomping on our junk.
Silent film edition.
Huh?
Silent film edition of OVW.
No.
Can we throw a black and white filter on everything?
Please welcome to the ring our official.
SK, sing a song.
Yay, SK! I have no idea.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
We're back here at a jam-packed Hotpoint Davis Arena singles competition to keep us moving along. It's the return of the Marionette Noel.
Noelle is such a unique competitor, man. She is really, really hard to get a strategy for.
Well, last we saw Noelle, obviously a bit of mental anguish, a lot of torment happening week in, week out. Took a couple of weeks off to recharge the batteries, trying to get her mind right. But here tonight, she's got some tough competition in Carter Kaufman. These two very familiar with one another, have faced off many times across Rise and Overdrive. Noelle leads the series, but she can't get overconfident here tonight.
No, not at all. Carter Kaufman's going to look to hit a home run here over Noelle, if she's able to. And again, Noelle, like I said, she is so hard to get a plan in place for. You think she's going one way, she misdirects, tries to go after the leg. Carter Kaufman not too happy about it.
Very unorthodox. You mentioned it there. Kind of lured her in a little bit. Thought she was going for the collar and elbow, instead ducking down, grabbing a hold of the leg, and now
Kaufman flips her right over, goes after her with a chin lock.
Kaufman's got some tricks up her sleeve as well.
You know, and that's smart, too. If you want to try to get a victory over Noelle, the best thing that you can do is try to ground her, not allow her to get any momentum on her side.
Yeah, Kaufman definitely trying to dictate the pace early on here against Noelle.
Shoulder tackle. Noelle goes down hard, not too happy about it, tries to swipe the leg. Kaufman with a quick reversal. Noelle tried to throw that elbow, but Kaufman's had something, she had an answer. It's been tit for tat with these two, just reversal after counter. Deep Japanese arm drag.
Noelle now centering her ground, center of the ring.
Takeover, man, by Noelle. Sliding clothesline, hooks the leg, two. Not enough to keep her down.
Kick out at 2 from Carter Kaufman. You see the frustration on the face of Kaufman. Just when she was able to start building a little bit of confidence, Noelle throwing her off her game.
Oh! A shot by Carter Kaufman right to the kidneys. Oh! Safe. Well, maybe not Noelle. Carter Kaufman drags her out, hooks the leg. 2 count only, says referee Stephen Kyle.
Kaufman looking to wipe her hands of this situation, looking to put away Noelle. You have to ask yourself, with everything we saw with Noelle before her absence, if that's still weighing heavy on the mind, all the bullying, all the tormenting that happened week in and week out. For weeks on end, we heard that voice coming on over the PA, just getting under the skin of Noelle. It seemed like she was distracted each and every time we saw her.
Noelle trying to fight back here. Carter Kaufman making her pay for it. Seeing Noelle down into the corner and now just stretching her out with that boot across the throat.
Yeah, one thing's for certain, Carter Kaufman is not the type of athlete you can stand across the ring from and get yourself distracted. Carter Kaufman's as dangerous as they come, as Noelle now trying to fight her way back from underneath.
Carter Kaufman putting a beat down on Noelle here. Anytime that Noelle seems to get a little bit of this fight going in her way, Carter Kaufman shuts her down.
Looking for the win, only gets it 2. And again, you see that frustration, but thus far, these two women so evenly matched up. I talked about the history that these two have with one another. They definitely have each other scouted, as Noelle trying to fight her way back. Noelle off the ropes,
but cut down by Carter Kaufman.
Turned right around into that clothesline. You see Noelle grabbing the back of her head, grabbing the neck. And now we're starting to see a more aggressive side out of Kaufman.
You know, Carter Kaufman, you said it yourself earlier. Noelle leads this series, so to speak, of matches between the two of them. And Carter Kaufman's wanting to move on to bigger and better. Well, I wouldn't say bigger and better, but just more snap suplex attempt.
On here.
Yeah, she's blocking it again and again. Noelle trying to fight her way out of the situation. Carter Kaufman pushes her away. Ducks the clothesline, and Noelle now trying to fire back on Carter Kaufman.
Noelle building that momentum. Maintains wrist control. Here we go.
Suplex by Noelle. Noelle's got to take advantage of this opening she's got in front of her here. Oh!
Looking to drive the air out of Kaufman now into the cover. Leg is hooked. A kick out at 2 from Kaufman.
Kaufman keeping hope alive in this matchup for herself. You got to think either one of these women would love to get a victory here and start to make their way into title contention.
Now, this is not somewhere we typically see Noelle go.
No, it's not.
Making her way up to the top rope. Perhaps not where she's at her most comfortable, easy for me to say. Looking to take a risk here. Noelle off the top, beats the right hand.
Caught her hard with that fastball punch. That's it.
Here is your winner, Carter Kaufman.
Well, guys, thanks for coming. Listen, I stepped away for a moment because I wanted to confirm indeed what we heard earlier. And indeed, Dustin Jackson, Drew Hernandez later tonight. It has been made official. It's happening here on Rise. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
I'm the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and when the stars of OVW need to be announced to the ring, I'm the guy they call. But when your business needs to be announced to the world, I'm also the guy you call. With Minuteman Press, the official printer of OVW. Check out some of our work on the sponsor wall, in the entranceway, the announce desk, even some of the merchandise for our stars. And if we can do all this for OVW, imagine what we can do for you. Email me, ovw@minuteman.com. We design, print, and promote you, and OVW too.
From the moment I was old enough to dream, I knew exactly what I wanted to be. A professional wrestler. The athleticism, the emotion, the story, the passion lit a fire in me that never went out. It's not easy. It takes grit, determination, heart. But for those who are destined for greatness, there is a calling. Do you hear it?
There's more winning at every turn at both thrilling Derby City Gaming Louisville locations. With electronic roulette, we've rolled out even more wheels for you to spin and win again and again playing electronic roulette. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details. It's Derby City Gaming's 8th anniversary, but the gifts are yours. Enjoy a 5-week party packed with over 100,000 in prizes featuring anniversary drawings every Saturday. Finale October 3rd with an $800 free play winner every 8 minutes. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Cal Hero here and Dustin Jackson.
Gosh!
What a shot! Top of the ladder, he did it!
Give it up for the king of OVW. That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
The following tag team title match is scheduled for one fall.
Back here on OVW Rise, AJ McKay, the Easton villain Josh Ashcraft, Carmen Michael right along ringside, and of course this past Saturday up in Cincinnati, Ohio, the Only Bros defeated, losing the tag team titles, Josh, against those dogs.
Yeah, Adam Revolver, Tony Gunn, the Wiley veterans managed to pick up a championship victory.
The dogs, yeah, the damn OGs at Shotgun Tony Gunn, Adam Revolver, the new OVW Tag Team Champions.
You know, as much as I love the Only Bros, I ain't mad at it.
It's not like they've never hold every title in the world at OVW. Let's shoot it up to Eric Cornish for the introductions.
The following contest is for the OVW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers from Bro Code University, the team of Boy Toy Troy, Star Player Prime. They are the Only Bros. And their opponents, the team of Shotgun Tony Gunn and Adam Revolver, your damn OGs, the OVW Tag Team Champions, the Dogs. Your referee for this contest, senior official Daniel Spencer.
All right, gentlemen, bring it in. Went over the rules in the back. I want to be clean fight, especially, I know you're in the fight, but keep it clean. Shake hands if you must.
Oh, the Only Bros.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, they're not taking the bait.
They got screwed this past weekend, Josh. You and I saw it both. I mean, they've been sold a false bill of goods. That's exactly what
here's
these young
the thing.
men.
I've watched the Only Bros since they started training at the OVW Academy. When I broke in here 15 years ago, Adam Revolver, Tony Gunn were two of the guys that were here. They were experienced. They knew what was going on. Does it shock me they somehow found gold around their waist together? No, not at all. The Only Bros, they just happen to be the latest ones that got caught.
And again, that's a rookie
Case in
mistake.
point.
Yeah, rookie mistake right there. You can't take your eyes off of Shotgun Tony Gunn, in or out of the ring for that matter.
And I did have a moment to catch up with Adam Revolver ahead of tonight's matchup. I asked what exactly led them into sort of luring in the Only Bros, taking advantage of the Only Bros, coming to them for advice. And he said, look, we did nothing wrong. It was our constitutional right to earn our shot at the championships.
Well, right now, Prime Jackson being worked over in that corner by the Dogs. It's going to take some getting used to there, but that's the name of the team, guys. That's the name of the game, and they are at the top of the mountain in the tag team division. Another tag, Adam Revolver back in now.
The Dogs putting an end to the 66-day reign of the Only Bros. Of course, the Only Bros, they were feeling the pressure from holding those titles. They had that target on their back now with the titles off. There's only one thing they're concerned with. That's getting those titles back. They're looking to get back their mojo.
Well, Josh, this past Saturday, they had the hell beat out of them, and the question is, are they at 100%? Are they going to be able to win back those tag titles?
I mean, they went to absolute war against Gunn and Revolver, the Dogs.
Oh, man.
Prime firing off a few receipts there into the chest of Adam Revolver for some of those shots he took on Saturday. Well, hell, some of the shots he's already taken here tonight.
I think that's the first time Adam Revolver's had a little color on his chest in a while, man. That's just
oh, but hang on. Revolver trying to go for a timeout. Boy Toy Troy just lighting him up.
The Only Bros looking to make the Dogs pay for what they did this past weekend.
Oh, man.
Chopped down by star player Prime. Prime, quick hook of the leg. It'd take way more than that to keep Adam Revolver down.
Well, a race for the crown. You know, we saw Tony Gunn with that foot injury, that knee injury, the faux injury, I should say. That's all it took. He was able to roll up and get the win and, of course, win the titles. A little nefarious, not really up and up, but, you know, that's what Tony Gunn and Adam Revolver do, Josh.
Hey, you know what? Tony Gunn and Adam Revolver, they've forgotten more about the dirty tactics of wrestling that the Only Bros have learned by this point in their career. I mean, Gunn and Revolver are so smart when it comes to that in-ring.
Yeah, look at him with the knee shaking up. Are you kidding me right now?
That in-ring strategy and those mind games. And, you know, it takes, Carmen, to your point earlier, it takes somebody that's had a lot of experience in professional wrestling to be able to play mind games during a match.
Yeah, they've definitely used that experience to their advantage. The Only Bros were coming to them for advice. They were trying to just get some friendly advice from someone who they looked up to, and they certainly paid the price for it.
Yeah, go to somebody more friendly next time. That's all I can tell you. As Boy Toy now with a pin attempt and a 1 count.
They say don't meet your heroes. Boy Troy.
Find better heroes.
Well, whatever happened this past weekend, the Only Bros certainly have refocused. They've got a point to prove here tonight. Earlier tonight, they laid out their 3 keys to victory. One, you got to watch out for mistakes. You cannot let those happen against the Dogs. Two, you got to stick and move. And three, if it comes to it, use their own tactics against them.
Well, they're going to have to do that tonight, Josh. They're going to have to do a little fire with fire here. Double team now, and the Only Bros in control of the Dogs right now. And look at here.
Stereo splashed in the corners by the Only Bros. Looking to run it back one more again, but
oh my God.
Prime
oh my
hard
God.
to that post.
Man, Prime.
He went face first on the top of that ring post. Tony Gunn with a flapjack.
That was a nasty landing for Prime.
Luckily, our medical team is right out here at ringside with us, as always, taking a look at Prime. And Adam Revolver there at the bottom of the screen, just dragging him across the ring and away from his corner. Prime is hurt, guys.
Tony Gunn with a boot to the ribs of star player Prime. Star player Prime almost taken completely out of this matchup. This is about to be a handicap situation.
Almost flew out in the front row. I've never seen somebody hit that hard and that far into that top post like that, Karin. That was incredible.
It was something like that Prime was looking out for. He laid it out in the keys to victory. He had to be cautious not to make mistakes, and that right there is exactly why. He laid it out. Tony Gunn taking advantage of the situation here.
Shots to the midsection. Star player Prime desperately needs to make that tag and just rip down by his hair. And in comes Adam Revolver. Tony Gunn holding star player Prime in place. Revolver drops that elbow. And now Revolver, 12-6 elbow to the back of the skull. Revolver starting to work over star player Prime in that corner. And Tony Gunn, little misdirection here by the Dogs. Star player Prime just getting choked by Gunn in that corner.
Tony Gunn, always so smug, always so cocky, never short on confidence, that's for sure. Quick tags, though, in and out with the Dogs here.
And for the fact that they are a relatively new tag team, they are certainly working together very well. Just goes to show the experience.
Gunn with that short super kick to the temple. Star player Prime is crawling, trying to drag himself over to that corner. Now back up to his feet. And Gunn lacing Boy Toy with a shot.
Even though they're a fairly new tag team, Tony Gunn and Adam Revolver no strangers to one another. It hasn't taken them very long to get on the same page, obviously, guys.
No stranger to tag team gold. Adam Revolver, one of the most decorated tag team champions in the history of OVW. Revolver now.
Prime is in a very bad way. Prime is in a very bad way here. He's got to make his way to the corner. Hold on.
2 count. Well, Troy looked like he was going to come through and save his partner there. I don't know if he could have got across the ring that fast. Luckily, Prime had the wherewithal to get that shoulder up and kick out. Here the crowd now starting to chant a couple of bros chants, trying to get Prime back into this thing.
Prime leaning forward, trying to drive his way back to the corner, trying
He's
to use that brute force to get the tag. Revolver playing excellent defense here.
Oh, come on!
And leave it to Tony Gunn to provide the distraction.
Sunset flip by star player Prime.
2 count. And the old double chop right to the throat.
There's the tag made. In comes shotgun Tony Gunn.
I got to hand it to the Dogs, guys. They have really done they're putting on a clinic right now, keeping the man isolated. 2 count, still able to get the shoulder up. They're doing exactly what every tag team should be doing. That's isolating one opponent from the opposing team, keeping him away from his partner, keeping him from making that tag, and just beating the stew out of him.
Well, Daniel Spencer trying to lay down the law here to Tony Gunn. You saw not only had the forearm across the face, also had the hand covering the mouth of Prime Jackson.
Yeah.
But they got the champion's advantage. I don't think they're exactly in a hurry to listen to Daniel Spencer here tonight.
Prime is just out here, guys. Reversal now. Into the corner. Blind tag from Tony Gunn with a big forearm shot. Rocks Prime. Russian leg sweep.
That Russian leg sweep has won many a championship for Revolver. Sliding lariat by Gunn. Hooks the leg. 2 and that. No.
Prime somehow, some way. He knows he's got to do what it takes. He's got to stay in this thing as long as he can. They want those tag titles back.
Guys, this tag team championship reign puts Adam Revolver in the double digits, a 10-time OVW tag team champion now.
Wow. Incredible.
Star player Prime fighting back to his feet. Elbows to the midsection of shotgun Tony Gunn.
Crowd trying to rally behind the Only Bros. Prime had the opportunity, he had the distance instead. Try to go after Tony Gunn. That may have cost him.
Gunn looking for that springboard knee. There it is. Gives him both barrels.
That's got to be it for Prime. Prime is, I mean, he has been in this thing a long time here, guys. The Only Bros doing what they can, throwing caution to the wind and trying to do their absolute very best, but if they don't get it done here tonight, guys, they go back to the bottom of the heap. This is their one and only rematch. This is their opportunity.
Revolver just standing on the face of Prime Jackson. Well, that'll jar your neck. Adam Revolver going to the well with a little old school maneuver there.
Yeah.
Stomping away at the midsection.
Look at Boy Toy over there on the ring apron. He wants into this thing so bad. He knows he's got to get that tag.
He's chomping at the bit. He's antsy. He definitely wants to make the save for his tag team partner. One, obviously he wants the tag titles. Two, that's his best friend right now, getting swarmed by the dogs.
And again, Tony Gunn on the outside just beating the hell out of Prime Jackson. Referee distracted. Boy Toy trying to call attention to it. Tony's doing down, jumping jacks. That's, oh, yeah. And the knee. The knee's still bothering. That's great. Ugh.
Star player Prime being drugged back up to his feet. Rolled in by Revolver. Revolver is trying to pick the bones here.
Yeah, 2 count and I
Prime
don't know.
keeps this matchup alive.
I don't know how Prime is staying in it at this point, guys. I mean, my gosh.
The strength is fading, but the heart definitely still there. Prime almost on instinct. Able to get the shoulder off the mat, but now coming alive to the sounds of the Hotpoint Davis Arena, trying to fight his way out.
Rights and lefts to the midsection of Adam Revolver. Prime's trying to fight his way out of enemy territory. Looking to leap for that tag, but just driven back into the corner, and in comes Gunn.
It's just so hard to compete with the in-ring prowess, the veteran experience of the dogs. I mean, combined, how many years, Josh? Just almost 30, probably?
Off the top of my head, way more than that.
Yeah, I was going to say 30 plus at the very least.
I mean, Tony Gunn, 20 years plus in this business. Adam Revolver is probably close.
Yeah.
He's not far away.
Point being is that the Only Bros, such a new tag team, so young in the sport of pro wrestling. How in the world? But Prime pushing forward, fingertips away, and again Revolver with the distraction.
A tag made, but referee Daniel Spencer didn't see it.
I hate to see it. You have to feel for Troy right now.
I can't blame the ref. He can only call what he sees, but an absolute clinic with that distraction by the dogs.
A no tag made by the tag team champions. Referee Daniel Spencer giving them an earful. Cover made.
I think that's just desperation. That was a desperation kick out. I don't even think Prime knows where he's at right now, guys.
Prime understands that when he's in that ring, he has to keep fighting, and he didn't hear no bell. Adam Revolver snatching the chin lock, turning it into grounding it now, looking for a bulldog choke.
I would think that with some of these competitors.
Oh, and look at this, Revolver and Gunn.
This is typical.
Extra leverage applied there by shotgun Tony Gunn.
I would think in a match like this, Josh, you know, it's muscle memory. And again, come on now.
Boy Toy Troy.
Well, he's trying to tell the referee what's going on, but the referee just keeps admonishing him here.
Troy rightfully getting more and more frustrated about the damage. He's doing too much damage to his own partner here, unbeknownst to him.
Well, he's seen enough, and now he
Boy
grabs.
Toy Troy.
Yeah, he's had enough.
There we go.
He's had enough.
Troy is uncorking right hands to the back of the skull of Gunn.
You can't blame him. The kid's all heart.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful to not get himself and his team disqualified.
Oh, there we go.
Back in the ring. Star player Prime taking out Adam Revolver, crawling for the tag.
Are they going for the tag, but there's nobody in the corner.
Yeah, Troy's not on the apron. Prime is so close. Oh, man.
Last second, Troy got there, but Adam Revolver drugged Star player Prime away.
Another mistake here from the Only Bros.
Prime drug back to his feet, sent into the ropes.
Oh, man. I don't think
Fingertips away, but Star player Prime like a missile, just firing through Gunn and Revolver, and this is his opening.
Get to the corner, kid. Make the tag. Get the freshman in.
There he does. He makes the tag. Boy Toy Troy, the legal man.
Finally. Boy Toy now in cleaning the house. Running the dogs to the pound, if you will, because he is just throwing rights left and right off the ropes. Revolver reverses now. Boom! High knee catches him.
He's been chomping at the bit on the apron, ready to make the save for his tag team partner now in the ring. Hoist it up. No.
Oh, Gunn's got him up. Troy, though. Final cut out of Troy. Star player Pride
Oh
just
my
knocked
God!
that revolver
Wait
out
a
of the ring.
second! 2 able to get the shoulder up, just a 2 count. We could have had new champions again here, guys.
Not enough damage done to Tony Gunn. Not yet. Boy Toy Troy looks to send Gunn for the ride. Successfully does. Gunn ducks under.
Oh!
Super kick caught by Boy Toy.
Oh! Shades of this from Saturday, Josh. We saw this Saturday.
And Troy, fool me once, shame on you.
Saturday,
revolver, though, got away.
Saturday was a wake-up call for the Only Bros. Looking to right those wrongs here tonight.
Troy's got Gunn hooked up, front face lock, looking to drop Gunn. Got him hooked.
Oh my gosh!
Corkscrew fisherman, neck breaker, hook in the leg.
Wait a second.
Revolver's trying.
No!
Oh, man, dude, I thought that was it.
Prime on the outside. He had a hold very smart. He had a revolver isolated. I thought that was 3, so did the crowd, but referee Daniel Spencer says, nope, 2 only.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Only Bros have got to stay on the attack. They've got to put away Tony Gunn. Title is on the line. They've got to move with urgency here.
Double team, Prime, gets caught. Revolver, yanks Prime to the outside here.
Gunn fights out. Wait a second, we
no.
saw this in Cincy. Little rapid fire out of Gunn and Revolver.
Oh, no, not like this. Oh, dang it.
Here are your winners and still OVW Tag Team Champions, the Damn OGs.
Well, still your OVW Tag Team Champions, the Dogs, the Damn OGs.
Gunn and Revolver successful in their first title defense.
Drew, I want to make sure you know well and good what's at stake here tonight. All right? This is for a chance for me to get back my United States Championship. Don't forget why you're in the position you're in. Don't forget what I'm doing for your family. So you need to do for my family what I say. Now tonight, Where's Tommy, boy?
Oh, he never took me on a date. I don't know.
Huh. That's fine. Larkin and I will make sure business gets done. Larkin and I will be there for you to make sure you don't screw up. Make me proud.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, yeah, it's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
There's a comfort in the little things. The morning sunrise, a fresh start to a brand new day. But nothing beats the smell of a fresh roast pot of coffee. The sound of the pour, the first breath of warmth before the first sip. At Brouhaha Roasters, we believe mornings deserve more than a routine. They deserve a ritual. Because great coffee isn't just about the caffeine. It's about connection.
What are you doing in our house?
There's quite a big brouhaha about Brouhaha.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Sends, locked out Sunday, August 23rd. Tickets on sale now at TNAWrestling.com.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW RISE. AJ McKay, Carmen Michael, Eastonville, and Josh Ashcraft right along ringside. And man, so much going on. We are traveling all over the place. We are celebrating a milestone year here at OVW. More about that in a second, but Josh, we're on the road.
Oh, that's right. This weekend, Herb Social, Lawrenceville, Illinois. We're coming at you live.
Plus, coming up, the countdown to Fight Night, a very special event. Saturday, it's going to be September the 12th, live on TNA Plus. You heard me right, TNA Plus. Get your tickets for that. It is a back-to-school special and fan appreciation night. All tickets, general admission, ringside, ramp side, all $10. Kids 8 and under are free. Saturday, September 12th.
And speaking of Fight Night, this year's Fight Night takes place September 20th. That's a Sunday night here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena, airing absolutely free here on our YouTube channel.
Plus, coming up on Tuesday, a very special overdrive as we celebrate our 200th episode, a very live special interview with the king of all that's good and great. I'm not talking about Dustin Jackson, I'm talking about Al Snow. And if he answers your question live on the broadcast Tuesday, you'll win a free OVW prize pack. So be sure and tune in this coming Tuesday night, Overdrive episode 200. We got more action, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's OVW RISE, it's brought to you in part by American Mobile Glass. Family owned and serving Kentuckiana since 1946. If your windshield's cracked, fix it fast with American Mobile Glass. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com for your free estimate today.
The following Rush Division title match is scheduled for one fall.
Well, the shepherd of sheep, Icon Lee, making his way to the ring. I tell you guys, listen, I'm going to give Icon his flowers, okay? This guy is in tremendous physical shape. There is no doubt he spends time in the gym. But for me, personally, that mouth gets in his way every single time.
Look, let's just call it like it was. Icon Lee had the OVW Rush Division Championship within his grasp and had it ripped away due to nefarious means by J.J. Lawson.
Well, we indeed saw a little...
Whatever that thing was.
I saw double Saturday night, I'll say that. It wasn't for the Crown Royal either, I'll tell you that.
Well, you were the only one drinking it if so.
Hey, not me. I love wrestling, but I drink a little. Well, here comes the OVW Rush Division champion, feisty boy, J.J. Lawson.
Feisty boy Lawson.
There's a step there, kid.
Icon Lee.
He may have found the Crown Royal too.
Well, maybe he was skipping. We don't know. Could have been skipping.
Icon Lee trying to get an early advantage by oiling the steps up there so J.J. Lawson would injure himself prior to the matchup.
I think J.J.'s got enough oil on him.
Now, so does Icon for that matter. Let's shoot it up to Linda Kay for the official introductions for this championship match.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the OVW Rush Division Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Now entering his domain, he is the shepherd of sheep, Icon Lee. And his opponent, from the Red Room of Pain, he's the OVW Rush Division Champion, Feisty Boy, J.J. Lawson!
Josh, you've been to a couple of red rooms in your life, haven't you?
Oh, hey, look, a title
Your
match.
official for this contest, Stephen Kyle.
All right, guys. We went over the rules in the back. It's for the title. Let's keep it clean. You can shake hands if you like. No?
Oh,
J.J. Lawson slapping the hand of Icon Lee away.
I'm really surprised that Icon actually went for the handshake after what happened Saturday. That's interesting.
OVW faithful are split here.
We're getting chance of JJ and Icon and Spinebuster and Icon on the offense.
Oh, Icon Lee hammer strikes to the jaw of JJ Lawson.
Icon absolutely laser focused after Saturday night, looking to put things away early.
They tried to go for the following early on. JJ Lawson got out of it. Nasty super kick out of JJ.
Well, obviously, Icon feels disrespected. He feels like he was kind of, obviously, well, let's
he was screwed over, man. Just say it like it is.
Let's call it what it was,
he got cheated.
JJ had a little help there Saturday night or something.
He was duped, bamboozled even.
JJ now back and forth, well, Lord, he's been the momentum and okay.
And slides into a chin lock. Oh, JJ Lawson playing mind games himself with Icon Lee.
And that's what it's all about with JJ Lawson, Carmen. It's just it's games, it's mind games.
Icon's got to be careful here, flailing around. He's only going to exert that much more energy as JJ Lawson looking to keep Icon grounded.
That's smart strategy by Lawson. If he's able to put Icon Lee out here, this match will be over before Icon ever manages to really get out of the blocks.
I cannot believe, but the Hotpoint Davis Arena faithful, the OVW faithful are chanting Icon here, guys.
Icon snapmare takeover gets out of that bad situation JJ Lawson was trying to put him in. Lawson sent hard into the corner. Icon Lee following it up. Series of strikes there by Icon.
Springboard. Oh, big knee connects, and the champion is rocked here.
Oh, Icon Lee looking for the following.
Oh,
Spike JJ Lawson, but Lawson again rolling out of the ring and under the ring. And wait a second.
Come on, not again.
We saw shades
not
of this.
Again.
Shoot. Oh, what?
Here is your winner, and still Rush Division
Wait a minute,
champion,
Brendan Bowling.
JJ
Brendan Bowling.
Who in the hell is that?
Just drug that imposter out from under the ring, and
Brendan Bowling just tosses him in the ring. There's
but referee Stephen Kyle. Brendan Bowling chasing the imposter JJ Lawson out, and
what the hell's going on here?
Ladies and gentlemen, our official is restarting the Rush Division title match.
Oh, we're gonna restart this thing.
Oh, Icon Lee!
Wait a minute, bell rings!
The following out of Icon Lee!
Oh my God! Oh my gosh!
Here is your winner and new OVW Rush Division champion, Icon Lee!
I am gobsmacked here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever. And new OVW Rush Division champion, Icon Lee. Wow.
Icon Lee not to be denied a second time. There's your new champion.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, Meadow takes on Steven Steele, one-on-one. That match is coming up. You don't want to miss it. The title's on the line.
I'm the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and when the stars of OVW need to be announced to the ring, I'm the guy they call. But when your business needs to be announced to the world, I'm also the guy you call. With Minuteman Press, the official printer of OVW. Check out some of our work on the sponsor wall, in the entranceway, the announce desk, even some of the merchandise for our stars. And if we can do all this for OVW, imagine what we can do for you. Email me, ovw@minuteman.com. We design, print, and promote you, and OVW too.
From the moment I was old enough to dream, I knew exactly what I wanted to be. A professional wrestler. The athleticism, the emotion, the story, the passion lit a fire in me that never went out. It's not easy. It takes grit, determination, heart. But for those who are destined for greatness, there is a calling. Do you hear it?
There's more winning at every turn at both thrilling Derby City Gaming Louisville locations with electronic roulette. We've rolled out even more wheels for you to spin and win again and again playing electronic roulette. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details. It's Derby City Gaming's 8th anniversary, but the gifts are yours. Enjoy a 5-week party packed with over 100,000 in prizes featuring anniversary drawings every Saturday. Finale October 3rd with an $800 free play winner every 8 minutes. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Rumia, Poland, Polish Power, Mario Pardua!
You better roll that R and put that respect on that name. That's Mario Pardua.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Polish Power in the house, set to go one-on-one with Cal Hero, guys. When this match was announced, I was looking forward to it all week long. This is going to be a banger.
That's a lot of pressure, AJ.
Oh, well, hey.
And his opponent from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, Cal Hero.
After the absolute war, 3 matches that this young man went through on Saturday night, taking that big superplex off the top of that ladder, giving it, I should say, to Dustin Jackson. How in the hell can he be at 100% tonight, guys? There's just no way.
There's zero chance.
Cal Hero is not a normal human being. Cal Hero was born and bred to be in professional wrestling. No matter what you throw at him, he always finds a way to come back stronger and bring the fight even more. Mario Pardua has been extremely impressive in his short time here in OVW, but he's got a fired up Cal Hero on the other side of the ring for him. This is going to be a tough match.
Yeah, Carmen, but Mario Pardua had the weekend off 100%. I mean, he's had some time to kind of rest and relax. You could see that that shoulder of Cal bandaged up a little bit. There's just no way Cal's at 100%.
Here's the thing with Cal Hero, though. It doesn't matter how much damage he is entering this matchup with. It doesn't matter the aches and pains. He is going to give it 100%, no matter the opponent.
Nice handshake there.
And he knows exactly who he's stepping into the ring with here tonight against Mario Pardua.
Show of sportsmanship, but Pardua is showing, brother. I am not intimidated. I am ready to get this on.
Bell is sounded, and both men now collar and elbow tie up. We're off and running in this one.
Cal trying to take the arm of Pardua. Pardua smartly getting to the ropes.
A rowdy crowd here in Louisville as both men try to get that early advantage.
Nice clean break there. We're going to see this one. You're going to see a lot of sportsmanship in this one tonight. Even though Pardua, let's see if he goes in for the handshake here. He's being cautious. On Cal, Cal's on the up and up.
Well, let's see with Mario Pardua. Again, I said he's been very impressive in his short time here in OVW. And that's also part of Mario Pardua trying to really feel out the landscape here. You know, get to know who you can trust, who you can't trust, who's going to try to stick a thumb in your eye when you go to shake their hand. Now Mario Pardua in firm wrist control now takes the head of Cal Hero. Pardua is going to have to really try to grind Hero down in this one. He can't let Cal start to get his speed, his feet underneath of him.
Speaking of which, Hero able to widen his legs there, able to get that base underneath him. able to hold on, and now with the advantage.
If I were Cal, I would be working over the arms and the shoulders of Pardua so that he can't connect with that Polish hammer.
That's exactly what he's doing. Cal with a hammer lock. Pardua manages to get out of it. Switch, headlock takeover.
My point being, as I was reiterating, that he's doing exactly that. But
don't get hot.
Jeez.
If you're hot, say you're hot. Pardua backed into the ropes now, sent off for the ride. No, Hero held on.
Man, smart.
Cal Hero hanging on to that leg. Mario Pardua is trying to make him pay for it, but Hero with the standing switch gets a waist lock.
Definitely sense the urgency here from both men.
That's the thing about Cal. Cal, you know, when Cal is in a big match, he proved, I think, Saturday night, Cal can go big or go home. But he can also ground and pound you. He can also put on a wrestling clinic, and he's showing you right now that he's got the skills as a professional wrestler to go in there and go toe-to-toe with the best of them.
Pardua sends Hero into the corner. Hero up and over.
Look at the height on that one.
Takes Mario Pardua over. Cal barring out that arm, trying to hyperextend the shoulder, hyperextend the elbow.
Very smart of Cal to work over those arms and those shoulders.
He saw repositioning right there, trying to get a better angle.
Quick cover, Hero trying to get his hands on Pardua.
Well, Mario looks like he's starting to get a little bit frustrated here, guys.
Both men back to their feet.
Yeah, both been very friendly early on, but that friendship going to go out the window here.
It's competitiveness is exactly what it is. Mario Pardua would love to find himself in the situation that Cal Hero finds himself in, which is cover. Hero able to get the shoulder up off the canvas.
Looking to keep Cal down. Pure unbridled strength. And look at this from Cal.
You know, and Cal has been grinding it out here, earning the opportunities that he's had. Mario Pardua would love to have some of those same type of championship opportunities.
And I like the word you just used right there, Josh, earned. Everything Cal Hero has done here in OVW and beyond is because he has earned it. Every opportunity, every championship, he has earned it night in, night out.
Listen, competition brings out the best in everybody, and only one person is going to get to the pay window tonight, and this would be a huge win for Pardua if he was able to sneak out a win over Cal Hero tonight. Talk about moving up those rankings quickly. I mean, my gosh.
And Mario Pardua is also finding out that this is not going to be nearly as easy of a mountain to climb as he thought it might be. You know, he has the size and the power over Cal Hero, but Cal Hero so quick and technically skilled. Pardua is having to be very, very tentative here, guys. Cal single knuckle lock.
Yep, back to that arm and the wrist, yeah.
And AJ, again, to your point, Cal trying to work over those joints and take away that power advantage. If he can negate the power advantage of Mario Pardua, then he has to just negate that height advantage that Pardua has, which gives him a little bit more leverage. Cal's shown already in this matchup he can take Pardua down to the canvas if need be.
Leapfrog from Pardua. Cal now drop kick and connects.
Pardua rolling to the apron, trying to get a little bit of a breather.
To the outside, yeah. Look at Pardua's trying to regroup a little bit here. He's not Mario Pardua is not used to getting manhandled like this, and you've got to think. I mean, you can see it on his face. He's starting to get a little bit frustrated. The longer this goes on, the longer Cal stays in control. Mario Pardua continues to get more frustrated.
Pardua snatching at that chin, not too happy. Cal Hero offering to let him back into the ring. Pardua again tentative, but Hero is shown to be on the up and up the entire matchup, so Pardua is just being overly cautious at this point.
I think he's he's trying to rethink his strategy here, Carmen.
Yeah, you see the look of disbelief on the face of Pardua as he tries to come up with a new game plan here, looking to enter the ring from the other side.
Mario very cautious now up on the ring apron, telling referee Daniel Spencer to back him up here.
Pardua tried to go in slowly, but Cal Hero just, again, too quick, takes that arm. These two men putting on a clinic here tonight, going hold for hold. Cal sends Mario for the ride. No, reversal.
Oh! OVW RISE rolls on. Cal Hero, Mario Pardua in singles competition, and now Mario Pardua with the upper hand. Starting off red hot in hour 2 here tonight.
And not afraid to get under the skin of Cal Hero. You saw immediately throwing up the peace signs up in the air.
It almost looks like Pardua did that on purpose here. Cal checking to make sure he's got all his teeth.
Yeah, all that respect going right out the window. Pardua now just swarming Cal Hero.
Well, this is the frustration I think I was talking about from earlier. You know, Mario's frustrated. I guess he thought Cal was going to be a walk in the park here, and obviously that's not the case.
Stammer takeover out of the corner. Pardua now barring out the arm, tying up the other arm of Cal Hero. And Cal's had those surgically repaired shoulders, guys.
Well, you see the bandage on one of those shoulders. I'm trying to see if it's still there. Mario in full control of that arm. Cal back to his feet here. Big right hand sends him down to the canvas.
Early on, it felt like these two men trying to see who could out-wrestle who, but now the longer this matchup goes on, the more nasty we're seeing Mario Pardua get. Stiff right hand to Hero.
Cal Hero slow to get back up off the canvas. Hero checking to see if he's still got all of his teeth, and Pardua charging through. Cal Hero catches him, though. Going for a backslide.
Yeah, who's going to get control? Well, neither one. Pardua able to get out of it. Cal flips over.
Cal trying to play defense, was brought down and out. Both men back and forth.
Cal kicking Mario Pardua away. Cal snatches a front facelock, but Mario just charging him back into the corner.
Nice reversals back and forth for both men now, but Pardua now with Cal in the corner, knee to the solar plexus, and Cal down on the canvas here.
Pardua got something in mind.
What in the world is he
that
thinking
second
here?
rope.
You don't typically see this out of Mario. Drop kick connects.
A Polish missile. Just wiping out Hero.
2 count. Cal able to get the shoulder up and kick out.
Mario Pardua throwing literally anything he can at Cal Hero to try to keep him down.
You can see the frustration, though, on Mario's face. The longer this thing goes on, he's got to be thinking in the back of his head, like, what is it going to take? What is it going to take to keep Cal Hero's shoulders to the mat for that 3 count?
Mario Pardua trying to take all the oxygen out of Cal Hero. Take the gas out of the tank, so to speak. And just rips Cal back down right as Cal was getting his feet underneath of him. Pardua takes him back down to the canvas.
Just continuously trying to wear down Hero. Cal in a bad way here, center of the ring. Got a long way to go if he wants to make his way to the rope for some sort of solace. He's going to have to fight his way out of this one.
He does indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up still tonight on the broadcast, the OVW Media title on the line. Meadow versus Steven Steele. That's going to be another banger. Plus, Brandon Davis, Show VW, later tonight. Special guest, the new queen of OVW, Shalance, on the show. Mario in full control. Cal is, man, he's struggling here, guys.
Pardua just continuing to pour the pressure onto Cal Hero here. Cal Hero, he's got to find a way out of this chin lock, this sleeper hold that Pardua has applied.
Crowd trying to rally Cal. Yeah, able to roll him off at least try to get some wind.
Get a little
air back in those lungs, yeah.
Pardua comes back in, eats a boot from Hero.
Like I just saw a tooth go flying there. Cal up on the second rope. What's Cal thinking here?
Pardua.
Oh, dear! Crossbody from Cal Hero. Oh, but Cal clutching at that elbow.
With all the damage suffered throughout the matchup, Cal Hero threw caution to the wind, was really throwing everything into that and unable to capitalize.
Both men obviously winded and exhausted here.
I mean, it's been nonstop from the get-go between these two. The OVW faithful trying to will both men back to their feet. Pardua, though, looking for a knockout blow. Cal stops it. And again, Hero teeing off, right hands to the top of Pardua's head.
Cal, reversal though, baseball slide. Boom, a big clothesline.
Cal Hero feeling the love, getting that second win, charges into Pardua in the corner. Oh, but Mario Pardua catches him.
Oh!
Cal rolls through.
Yeah, very nice. Setting him up for the Polish hammer. He misses. Super kick connects, though. Look out here. Cal off the ropes. What's he thinking here? Boom! Connects with the fanny pack knee. Could he have him here? In for the cover. 3. He wins.
Here is your winner, Cal Hero.
What a great back and forth match. Mario Pardua, I think he let his frustration get the better of him in this one. I think that could have cost him this match here tonight, but man, what a great back and forth.
Cal Hero picking up the victory here. Man, that was a banger.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, yeah, it's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
There's more winning at every turn at both thrilling Derby City Gaming Louisville locations with electronic roulette. We've rolled out even more wheels for you to spin and win again and again playing electronic roulette. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details. It's Derby City Gaming's 8th anniversary, but the gifts are yours. Enjoy a 5-week party packed with over 100,000 in prizes featuring anniversary drawings every Saturday. Finale October 3rd with an $800 free play winner every 8 minutes. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Presents Lockdown Sunday, August 23rd. Tickets on sale now at TNAWrestling.com.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
The Four Pegs Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. Oh!
On.
Yeah, she stopped her. Oh, no.
Didn't fight that.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's going to pull that crowd down. She does.
It's about me, and I'm your queen.
Four Pegs Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the queen of OVW, Shalance Royale.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here on OVW RISE, and well, here comes the queen of OVW. I've just been told that apparently the Brandon Davis show has been preempted tonight. It's the Shalance show tonight. When is it not the Shalance show? I mean, come on.
Never one to be one up Shalance, not wanting to be a guest on anyone else's show. Looking to do things her own way. And look, she's got her court jester with her.
I mean, she is the queen of OVW, and she won it in a hellacious triple threat ladder match in Cincinnati at Race for the Crown.
I got to tell you, that was that's a match of the year candidate right there.
Demanding Linda Kay bow down.
Here we go, off and running. The queen of OVW, Shalance, with her court jester, PJ Jones. There you see that beautiful throne presented at Race for the Crown by our sponsor, Crown Royal. So glad that they were partnered up with us on a great event. Oh, take a seat. There's one person in the crowd bowing down. Sit down, Josh.
What? Keep going. I love hearing it. I said keep going. Can you do anything right? You all need to stand. Stand up. Thank you. Stand up. Stand up.
We actually have people
The
standing.
Queen declares it. Stand. Thank you. It's nice to know that people in Louisville can follow directions. Now, I want you to show them how they should bow to me. Well, not on your knees because it's dirty in here. The floors are really dirty, and I don't want you guys to have to go through that yet. Stand up. And now, bow.
Surprised he could do that in those jeans.
You know what?
Me too.
You know what? I am so happy that I'm your queen. I'm so happy because I no longer have to pretend that I like any of you.
Oh.
Because I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. And I'm better than all of you and you. I'm better. And I don't have to pretend. I am sick and tired of performing week after week for you all just for you to not appreciate it. But it's okay, because what can you do? Because I'm your queen. I'm your queen. I'm your queen. You, get up here. Get up here.
Well, not my favorite Queen singer.
What is she calling Eric Cornish?
I don't
Head of the
know.
ring.
She want him to be her.
Get down.
Harold?
Are you looking me in the eye? Do not look me in the eye.
Are you kidding me right
Get
now?
down on your
Rookie
knees.
mistake.
I'm asking nicely today.
Eric's left eye is a little bit.
Being the
roams a little bit
queen,
there.
it is so tiring. Hold this.
Are you kidding?
Come on.
All right.
You, wow.
You can't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. What are the things we were talking about? Are you looking at me in the eye? Do not look me in the eye. I think, no. I know. We're going to make some changes around here. I'm even contemplating raising the ticket prices. I mean, I know you can't afford it, but you know, we have to make money because they have to pay me. Because I'm your queen. I'm your queen.
Yeah, she can't do that, just so we're clear. She can't. It's not part of her job description. As
Thank
queen.
God, I don't have to pay more to sit up here.
As you can see, I was supposed to be a host today, but I don't need anyone to host me. I am just amazing. And you all are just not doing a great job of worshiping me. But it's okay. Because you all are just not good at anything, and I'm great at everything, I want you to know that it's about time that I increase my shiny collection. So did you just cut me off and you're looking me in the eye? As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, someone has something that belongs to me, and that's that service wench, J-Rod.
Oh, my.
That gladiator. You know what gladiators do? They fight around and get all dirty for royalty, for my entertainment. So J-Rod, I hope you know that you will not be the champion for long, because the queen has spoken, and when the queen speaks, she gets what she wants. Because I am your queen of
Oh, my gosh. Well, thankfully, the music saves the rest of us here tonight, and there is your queen of OVW, Shamansi. Now, her last name is Royale, I'm just saying.
The high note broke the glass of my sunglasses.
Well, I don't know, stuff getting them at Wawa. I don't know what to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, we got more action still to come here tonight. Stick around. More Rise after this.
Your Highness, the king of OVW, Dustin. Yeah, did I do that right? Anyway, every good king has a henchman, right? And I can do all kinds of stuff. Look, I can build you a moat. We can raise taxes, however taxes work. I was never taught how taxes work. We can do that. We can make a guillotine and heads will roll. Come on, I can even polish the knob.
It's called a scepter, you idiots.
I'll polish that too, whatever you need.
Listen,
Come on.
I don't need you. I'm King Jack. You know what? On second thought, let's go talk.
Oh, you serious? I mean, yeah, let's talk.
Let's do that.
I'm the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and when the stars of OVW need to be announced to the ring, I'm the guy they call. But when your business needs to be announced to the world, I'm also the guy you call. With Minuteman Press, the official printer of OVW. Check out some of our work on the sponsor wall, in the entranceway, the announce desk, even some of the merchandise for our stars. And if we can do all this for OVW, imagine what we can do for you. Email me, ovw@minuteman.com. We design, print, and promote you, and OVW too.
From the moment I was old enough to dream, I knew exactly what I wanted to be. A professional wrestler. The athleticism, the emotion, the story, the passion lit a fire in me that never went out. It's not easy. It takes grit, determination, heart. But for those who are destined for greatness, there is a calling. Do you hear it?
There's more winning at every turn at both thrilling Derby City Gaming Louisville locations with electronic roulette. We've rolled out even more wheels for you to spin and win again and again playing electronic roulette. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details. It's Derby City Gaming's 8th anniversary, but the gifts are yours. Enjoy a 5-week party packed with over 100,000 in prizes featuring anniversary drawings every Saturday. Finale October 3rd with an $800 free play winner every 8 minutes. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
A chicken Cal Hero here and Dustin Jackson.
Gosh!
And a shot, top of the ladder. He did it.
Give it up for the king of OVW.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
The following media title match is scheduled for one fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here on OVW RISE, the media championship is on the line. Meadow, an absolute monster, taking on the media champion, Steven Steele, in this one. Steven has an opportunity here to really step up and show everybody why. To show everybody why he deserves to be the media champion. Listen, he won the thing. He's just got to keep it at this point. And man, what a challenge in front of him, guys.
Absolutely. Meadow looking to pick up his first taste of gold here in OVW.
Well, there he is, the man with a plan. Mr. 169. Nice. Steven Steele, your OVW media champion. So many people had doubted this man for so long, Carmen. He's shut a lot of mouths, man. I can tell you that. But gosh, look at the challenge in front of him.
You touched on just a moment ago. It's one thing to win the championship. It's a whole nother thing to defend it. He's held on to that title for 33 days. Tonight, he faces his toughest challenger today here for the media championship.
Let's shoot it up to Linda Kay for the introductions on this one.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the OVW Media Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Bulgaria, this is Meadow! And his opponent, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at a slim and trim 169 pounds, he's the OVW Media Champion, Seductive Steven Steele! Your official for this contest, Jeff Lutz.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. If you'd like to shake hands, now is the time to do so.
Now Meadow snatching the championship.
Well, this young man wants an opportunity. I mean, he feels like this could be his chance.
This crowd absolutely thunderous with their approval for Steven Steele. You mentioned it, he has stepped up in a big way, become a man of the people. But ultimately, at the end of the day, crowd support can only get you so far. Steven's put in the hard work, but can he topple Meadow here tonight?
Going for the handshake here, but Meadow just kind of very
slapping the hand away from Steven Steele.
Well, you had to expect it. After what we just saw, Meadow snatching the title.
Man, look at the size of Meadow, guys. This man, don't let him fool you. Don't let the size fool you. This man speaks 4 languages. Powerhouse, absolutely. Very educated is Meadow. Very smart. He knows exactly what he's doing in that squared circle. And trust me, he has a game plan for this one. Steven off the ropes, shoulder tackle, and down goes Meadow. And hang on here, guys.
I don't think Meadow was expecting that. And Meadow doesn't seem too happy about it in the corner as Steven Steele just gloating. And the champion's got to be careful. I mean, he's staring across the ring at a Bulgarian T800. Let's just call it what it is. Meadow was not born. Meadow was built in a lab to be the perfect specimen. And he just charged through the champion. Quick cover made.
Brains and brawn, that's Meadow in the best light, but don't count Steven Steele out. This young man has been trained by some of the best. He's a second-generation wrestler. He has the pedigree. You talk about someone being born into this sport. You're looking at him in Steven Steele. Steven, very smart. He knows his way around the ring.
I mean, his mother, his father, his sister, all involved in professional wrestling, all wrestlers in their own right.
Is all Steven Steele has ever known. He's wanted to make his way here to OVW. He's wanted to hold championship gold. Now that he has that media championship in his grasp, he is not willing to relinquish it, no matter how tough the competition. That's exactly what he faces here tonight. Meadow.
Oh, handful of hair by Meadow.
As tough as they come.
Meadow taking the advantage.
Guys, we have seen Steven Steele in so many matches. I've had the privilege of calling a lot of them. And every time you think this young man is down for the count and he's out, he comes back for more, and somehow, some way, he digs deep and he pulls it out of, I don't know where, but he finds it within himself to keep pushing forward.
Meadow trying to take that arm of Steven Steele completely off, and it wouldn't shock me if he tried to beat him with it too.
Steven trying to find a game plan to get out of this.
Meadow just forcing Steven Steele back down, but Steven back up to his feet.
Wait a minute!
Sends Meadow into the ropes. Oh, challenger charges in, eats a boot to the jaw. Headbutting now Steven Steele.
Steven lured him right in. Has him right where he wants him, and now.
Oh, what a chop. Steven Steele gonna do his little strut on the catwalk, baby.
Man, we have seen this time and again, and Steven Steele, the poise, the balance. Meadow to the outside now, has to regroup a little bit. Meadow is incensed.
Yeah, and the OVW faithful are firmly behind Steven Steele, and Steven drawing the line in the ring.
Yeah, man, Meadow is ticked off.
And that's what I love about Steven Steele right there. You just mentioned he drew the line in the sand. He doesn't matter what kind of opponent he faces off against. I mean, hell, he defeated Drew Hernandez for the championship. He'll take on any competitor.
That's the thing about this young man. He just does not care. He has no fear whatsoever. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, he says. And Josh, listen, you've managed a lot of champions in your day. You have to, as a champion, you have to have that attitude.
Oh, yeah.
If you go in there with a defeatist attitude, you don't stand a chance in hell, I would think.
You've got to walk in there feeling like you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Well, man, you just described Steven Steele to a T. You're hearing Meadow sucks, let's go Steven, Meadow sucks chants back and forth. I think Meadow feeds off of that negative energy.
You know,
that's fuel.
Steven Steele, though, can't let his temper get the better of him here. You know, referee Jeff Lutz, he's been counting Meadow out. Meadow, you know, he's come very, very close to being counted out. Steven Steele charging in is forcing the referee to stop that count.
And Meadow's catching his wind.
He might be shooting himself in the foot.
Yeah, Meadow's trying to, that's plenty of time for Meadow to regroup there, Carmen, and kind of get his second wind and his thoughts together.
Yeah, and Steven, as frustrated as he is, he's only giving Meadow that much more time to recuperate. Meadow seemingly ready to re-enter the ring.
Do not give the Bulgarian Terminator a chance to reboot. Otherwise, it's all but downhill for you.
And again, now it's the mind games. Now it's Meadow with the mind games here because he knows he's trying to throw Steven off his game. He's trying to frazzle him, and he's succeeding.
Well, look, Meadow's as talented as they come as an athlete, but if you want that championship, you're going to have to earn it.
Well, you talk about somebody that's also been trained by the best. Meadow, I mean, he's been trained by some of the greats.
A student of Gangrel and current, WWE superstar Rusev. Referee Jeff Lutz trying to get a little bit of a break here, but Steven Steele continuing to just move forward. Again,
man.
I said it might cost him.
Yep, and it did. That could be that microscopic error that cost him big time here. Meadow in for the pin. Just a 1 count.
Quite the mistake with Meadow. Going to capitalize.
You know, but in a situation like that, that's more of a defeating type of feeling when you think you have everything in firm control and then, well, let's just be honest, you get booted right in the mouth. It throws you off your game plan. Now Meadow.
Man, series of forearms just right across the face. And now just blatant choke now. Referee Jeff Lutz in there trying to get him off of him, and Meadow.
Meadow looking to utilize every bit of this 5 count here, really tiptoeing the line.
Referee Jeff Lutz, no relation to former OVW Rush Division champion William Lutz.
I haven't heard that name in years. Look out! Meadow! My
crashing
God!
hard to the floor.
Meadow almost launched into the front row here. My gosh, and Steven, this could be the opportunity that he needs.
Steven Steele, there's no way!
Look out! And a big forearm connects.
Meadow just intercepted Steven Steele in the worst way possible. Hooks the legs, but Steele out at one.
Shoulder up in one. Like I said before, guys, Steven Steele just doesn't know the word quit.
Meadow now trying to ground the champion. Steven Steele has to try to get a little bit of momentum on his side or that championship's all but gone.
Crowd starting to get behind Steven, starting to rally. Boom!
That'll get you the separation you need.
Where in the world he found that from is beyond me. But this young man has the heart of a lion and just will not stop.
But Meadow just snatching Steven Steele again in that shin lock.
Meadow absolutely relentless. You heard that groundswell for Steven Steele come up to a fever pitch, and just like that, the crowd silenced by the tenacity of Meadow.
Steven Steele Shots to the abs. Careful, he might break his hand on Meadows' midsection.
Right. Off the ropes, though. Steven, look out. Meadow right back to it.
Meadow with the sleeper applied and just Steven Steele wilts to the canvas.
Meadow is trying to slow the pace. He's trying to slow it down. He's trying to make it his game. His game is to ground and pound. Right now, though, he's got that hold. He's just grabbing a hold. He's trying to win Steven. Look at him.
Steven could be out.
All of his weight on his back. And Steven very well may be out here.
Things are not looking good.
Meadow just smothering the OVW Rush Division champion, media champion.
That's
It's
two that if it falls again, guys, we are done here, and Steven is no longer the media champion here. Oh my gosh, well.
Steven Steele, last gasp, keeping the championship hopes alive, or his championship reign alive, rather.
He is trying to get to those ropes.
Steven digging down deep. He's scratching, he's clawing, he's trying to make his way to the ropes, trying to break free of this hold.
He is so
There we go.
He got the, I don't know, he dropped. I don't know if the foot just fell over the rope or if he actually did that on purpose. Steven is gassed here, man. He's got nothing left in the tank.
Either way, the hold is broken. At least a moment for Steven Steele to try to recover.
And the crowd again with chants of Steven. They are so behind this young man.
Steven Steele on wobbly legs. Oh, the old Tracy Smothers to the throat. That cross chop stops Meadow in his tracks.
Steven has fired up here. He has dug deep and somehow found that second wind here.
And Meadow again like Constrictor, just trying to take Steven Steele down, but Steele fighting back. Irish whip reverse by Meadow. Steven puts the brakes on.
Oh, man. Both guys go down hard. That was
full-on head-to-head contact,
like
man.
Heads connected there.
Like somebody crashing bowling balls into each other. Steven Steele, Meadow, both now starting to stir on the canvas.
Yeah, both guys got their clock rocked on that one, and now
one of these men's going to have to break the referee's count, otherwise this thing's over.
We're up to 6 here.
We're getting dangerously close. Meadow, the first to his knees. Oh, here we go.
Look at this.
Steele and Meadow meeting center of the ring. Wild strikes missed by Meadow. Steven Steele with the jabs.
Here we go. We might see it here, guys. A little flip-flop and fly with the big, the big bionic elbow connects.
Back elbow under the point of the jaw. Meadow now on the back foot. Steven Steele charging in, sensing his opportunity for victory.
Steven full steam ahead.
What a landslide.
My gosh. Steven has lost so much weight over the recent months, but man.
Oh, he's calling for it.
Looking for that home wrecker is Steven Steele.
If he connects with the home wrecker, it is all she wrote for Meadow here. And look at the champion winding it up. Meadow staggering, trying to get back to his feet, has no idea what's in store for him. He has no idea what awaits. He saw it.
Meadow rolling to the floor. Steven Steele.
Double axe handle.
Right to the top of the head, and Meadow sent face first into the post.
Steven not going to wait this time, bringing the fight to the outside.
Steven better be very careful here. Referee Jeff Lutz giving some leeway here.
Another hammering blow to the chest of Meadow. Meadow sent back into the ring. Steven Steele just will not quit.
Steven now backs Meadow into the ropes. Reversal here. Duck under with a punch. Spear! Spear connects! Spear rocks Meadow!
Steven Steele looking to put him away.
Steven now yelling at Meadow, saying, come on, get up! Get up!
Looking to put the challenger to sleep.
Look at the power of Steven! What?
Steven Steele. Try it. GTS, I don't know how much he caught. Code breaker, that'll put him down. What is Steven Steele doing?
What the hell is he talking about? He's pointing to that top turnbuckle.
Steven Steele. There's a wild look in his eye.
Meadows a long way away, folks.
Well, this is high risk here. If Steven is doing what I think he is indeed. Climbing to the top and look. Oh, my God.
No,
oh, my
Steven
God.
Steele. Steven Steele threw a table on the floor. Meadow with that leaping Machka kick. Well, Steele might be out. That was a rough landing for the champion.
My God, look at our ring table just.
That's the timekeeper's area, yeah.
Just went in two here.
This
My
isn't good.
gosh. Well, you see our medical, ringside medical personnel.
Bro, the title was on that. The ring bell was on there.
Oh, and
Oh, no.
Well, Meadow,
Meadow.
he smells blood in the water here,
Just
guys.
sending Steven Steele back into the ring.
The lights are on, but nobody's home for Steven. No!
Look out!
No! Meadow!
There! Oh, my God! Could we have a new champion? Oh, my gosh!
Here is your winner and new OVW Media Champion, Meadow!
The Bulgarian Terminator is your new OVW Media Champion, Meadow! Oh my God!
He seized an opportunity and he took it!
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, yeah, it's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
There's a comfort in the little things. The morning sunrise, a fresh start to a brand new day. But nothing beats the smell of a fresh roast pot of coffee. The sound of the pour, the first breath of warmth before the first sip. At Brouhaha Roasters, we believe mornings deserve more than a routine. They deserve a ritual. Because great coffee isn't just about the caffeine. It's about connection.
What are you doing in our house?
There's quite a big brouhaha about Brouhaha.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Wrestling presents Lockdown, Sunday, August 23rd. Tickets on sale now at TNAWrestling.com.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW RISE. AJ McKay, Carmen Michael, and Eastonville, and Josh Ashcraft right along ringside. And man, we are all over the place this summer. So much going on, Josh.
That's right. This Saturday night, Lawrenceville, Illinois, Herb Social Work coming at you live.
Also coming up, we're going to do countdown to Fight Night. It's going to be Saturday, September the 12th. We will be live on YouTube and on TNA Plus. That's going to be a great night. It is Fan Appreciation Night. All tickets for that show, $10. Kids 8 and under are free. And of course, that's ringside and our ramp side as well. All tickets, $10, first come, first serve.
Well, you mentioned Fight Night this year. Fight Night takes place September 20th right here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena. Get your tickets, ovwrestling.com. And, of course, as always, streaming free worldwide on YouTube.
Absolutely. And coming up this Tuesday, it is our 200th episode of OVW Overdrive with a special live interview sit-down with Al Snow. He'll be answering questions, and if Al answers your question this coming Tuesday, you'll win an OVW prize package. That'll happen live, Overdrive Special 200, this coming Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's OVW RISE is brought to you in part by American Mobile Glass, family-owned and serving Kentuckiana since 1946. If your windshield's cracked, fix it fast with American Mobile Glass. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com for your free estimate today.
The following is a special challenge match, and if Dustin Jackson should win, he will be the #1 contender for the United States Championship. If Drew Hernandez should win, then Tony Evans becomes the #1 contender.
Hush!
Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, representing the Superior family, the Mayan Mauler, Drew Hernandez.
Let me make sure I got this right. If Dustin Jackson wins this tonight, he'll be the #1 contender for the United States Championship. If Drew Hernandez wins, Tony Evans gets the shot?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, he is the OVW Heavyweight Champion and the King of OVW, Dustin Jackson.
Now where in the hell's he going?
Oh, Dustin Jackson saying that it seemed like the crowd wasn't cheering loud enough for him.
Well, he's got their... oh, my God.
The ego of Dustin Jackson. It's amazing we can even find a crown big enough for his head. It continues to grow more and more each and every week.
Well, that crown's got to be an extra large.
What is he doing?
Hey, we're live, pal. I don't know what the... Oh, my gosh. So proud of himself that he stole a victory and became the king of OVW. Yeah, he's royal, all right. He's a royal pain in the ass. Don't look at me like that, Ashcraft. I can't with this guy.
I'm just surprised it was you and not Josh.
Hey,
I just can't. I can't with him.
I was laying out till he got to the steps.
Well,
don't get hot at me.
That'd be a first.
Dustin Jackson and Drew Hernandez, they go back almost a decade, if not longer, with the two of each other. You've got to think that Hernandez would love to have the OVW Championship around his waist, or even the OVW US Championship around his waist, or for that matter, even more. Instead, if he wins here tonight, he has to turn over that #1 contendership to superior Tony Evans.
Listen, the only reason I can potentially think Drew has agreed to this stipulation is, as Tony Evans has said time and time again.
Oh, no.
Tony Evans has...
Dustin has
God.
a mic.
All hail King Jackson!
Deception tactics are right. Looks like the Burger King.
I said, all hail King Jackson!
Well, the Macho King he is not.
I mean,
unbelievable.
The OVW Heavyweight Champion.
Now, Drew, I'm going to be honest with you. You're honestly
my favorite member of the Superior family. And since you're my favorite member of the Superior family, I'm gonna give you a chance to where I can save you. You see, man, you've been taking money from a snake oil salesman. And me, I'm a king. I'm a king. And all you have to do is pledge your allegiance to me, and I will save you.
Well, I was almost there with him.
All you got to do is something real simple. Get down onto your knees, kneel down, bow down to your king, and kiss my scepter.
Pompous.
Get on your knees and kiss my scepter. Come on. Kiss the scepter.
Drew.
What in the world?
Hey,
Drew Hernandez, a proud man. Not going to stoop to those lows.
Drew Hernandez not.
Oh! He said, got your crown, got your crown. Is he going to put it on? Oh, the crown's been tainted.
It's a good look.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Well, this is nothing but mind games here from Drew Hernandez.
It's becoming a Game of Thrones.
Very end. Look at you, aren't you fancy?
But there's
topical.
But there's not a throne. There's a crown, though.
It's true.
Oh, and Jackson.
Well,
not playing games anymore with Drew Hernandez. The king not taking kindly to someone else touching the crown.
Dustin Jackson, the OVW heavyweight champion, the king of OVW. And I don't know how smart this is, guys. I mean, listen.
The man with 17 things to take off.
Yeah, but Drew Hernandez
at least the chain
getting a
on.
chance to catch his breath.
Oh, well, there goes the chain. Drew must have heard me because the chain goes off. And man, I tell you, if one thing could be said about Drew Hernandez, Josh, it is that the fact that those chops are stiff, man. They hurt.
Drew Hernandez absolutely lighting up Dustin Jackson.
And the imprint of that chain.
Oh, man.
Forever etched into the skin of Dustin Jackson.
Well, a wise man once said, you never wear jewelry into a fight because it can be used as a weapon against you.
European uppercut in the corner from Drew Hernandez, and the Mayan Mauler just stalking DJ.
Well, look, regardless or not, if Drew Hernandez is here to clean up Tony Evans' mess, if he's here to fight on behalf of Tony Evans, Drew's still a proud man. He's going to want to defeat Dustin Jackson here tonight.
Well, this all goes back. The reason that Drew has agreed to do this, and what I was trying to say earlier, is the fact that Tony Evans has been giving him money to pay for his grandmother's house. Drew is doing this out of necessity.
What choice does he have?
Him and his grandmother are so tight. That is her dwelling, and Tony Evans is the keeper of the money for that.
It's pure manipulation
It is
on behalf of Tony Evans.
Jackson went for the drop kick,
but Hernandez held
he scouted
on.
it. Yeah, man. These two know each other so well. We knew this was going to be a great back and forth. Once the bell rang, once we got to action, we knew that these two, they know each other so well.
Solid shots there from Jackson in the back of the head of Hernandez. And now Jackson with a big chop across the chest to Drew. Irish whip. DJ sent hard into that buckle by Drew.
Well, Dustin smart to roll to the outside, but there you go. Throat first over that top rope.
Jackson taking any advantage he can here in this matchup. He understands how dangerous the Mayan Mauler Drew Hernandez is. Hernandez charges in. Nobody home in the corner, though. Jackson shoving him heart first into that top buckle again. And
boom!
Vintage. There's that drop kick.
Vintage Dustin Jackson right there.
Yeah, but Drew pinballing off that middle and not enough to keep him down. Jackson is just so proud of himself.
He can't. This is where Dustin gets himself into trouble every time, guys. He wants to gloat and he wants to bloviate and he wants to play to the crowd and show how great he is and tell them. You can't give a man like Drew Hernandez a moment of respite, a moment to get his wind back, to get his senses together. It's just a huge, stupid mistake. I don't get it.
Shoulder the midsection now by Jackson. Jackson, he knows how deep the gas tank of Drew Hernandez goes.
Yeah.
He has got to try to put this one away quick.
Right now, trying to drive that air out of the body of Hernandez. Hernandez fighting back.
Those big tree trunk-like arms and forearms, but Jackson, though, and the ref, rightfully so, backs him out of the corner. You know, my heart goes out a little bit to Drew Hernandez here. I mean, say what you want to about the guy, but, you know, this guy is literally fighting for his family here. He is fighting to keep his grandmother in a home that he grew up in, and having to do the bidding of Tony Evans and hand over this championship title match if indeed Drew does win this match tonight. I mean, that's got to be a hard pill to swallow.
Oh, and how big of a scumbag is Tony Evans?
Yeah, he didn't work for anything.
No.
Drew wins this thing. Drew put in all the work. Tony gets the opportunity. What a scumbag.
Look, and every time I think that Tony Evans has found a new low, you give it another week, he's found a newer low somehow, some way. Tony Evans seeming to outdo himself.
That's why I don't bring my mom around. He'll punch an old lady in the face in a heartbeat.
Oh, is that why?
Well, that and other things.
Hernandez trying to fight his way back up off the canvas.
Main event rolls on. Drew Hernandez, Dustin Jackson, one-on-one. An opportunity for the U.S. Championship. Look out! Boom! Another patented drop kick right to the face connects.
Pinpoint accuracy by Dustin Jackson.
The stipulation in this match, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, U.S. Championship match on the line. Whoever wins this gets an opportunity at Kid Colossus. Just a one count. Another one. The problem is if Dustin Jackson wins, he gets the shot. If Drew Hernandez wins, he has to hand that shot over to Tony Evans.
Jackson teeing off onto the head right now of Drew Hernandez. Oh, the Mayan Mauler, though, trying to fight back, and that just infuriates Jackson.
No doubt, Dustin has the super speed. He's got that reach with the long legs, the long arms. But, man, it's Drew with the power, just the brute strength of Drew Hernandez. If he gets a hold of you, he's going to send you flying. Oh, look out.
Roll up.
2 count. Boom.
Oh, Dustin Jackson cuts Drew Hernandez right back down.
I thought Drew was starting to build some momentum there, but, man,
Drew Hernandez, Dustin Jackson, these two young men, they started in professional wrestling together so many years ago, and they were thick as thieves, man, tight as brothers, going through training, running up and down the roads. And now Dustin Jackson and Drew Hernandez have just grown so far apart that looking at where both of them have wound up, you know, it's crazy, man.
And I mean, we saw a little bit of that before the matchup. It seemed like, at least momentarily, that Dustin Jackson had a genuine offer. He was going to look to take him away from Tony Evans, give him some sort of solace, but instead it went right back to the ego.
Well, you're going to rob Peter to pay Paul? You're going to go from one bad circumstance to another? My God. I mean, at least you know what you're getting with Tony Evans. At least you know you've got security, that your grandmother's house is safe, and that the money, the mortgage is going to be paid. You don't know what you're going to get with Dustin Jackson. Look out here.
Oh, Jackson, though, able to flip out of that back suplex attempt, and now.
Man, look at the intensity and the anger on Drew's face.
He's pleading. He is begging.
That's your king.
Drew Hernandez.
That's your king and your OVW heavyweight champion begging.
Dustin Jackson tried to charge in. Drew got him hooked. Big body slam out of Hernandez. Hernandez seeing red with everything that's going on with this. Drew Hernandez is doing anything he can to beat Dustin Jackson.
Oh, man. Hernandez knows this is a must win for him. This is a must win. He has no choice. Can you imagine? All hell's going to break loose if he doesn't bring this title opportunity back to Tony Evans.
Yeah, things are already contentious enough in the Superior family. I'd hate to see what would happen if Drew Hernandez doesn't bring back that #1 contendership.
Hernandez trying to cut Jackson in half. He's got him hooked. Oh, Drew trying to go for that F5. Oh,
man.
Super kick right to the mouth.
Right on the button, in for the pin here. 2. Oh, man. Jackson almost had a win there. 2 3/4.
Dustin Jackson cannot seem to keep Drew Hernandez down. Jackson, what is Dustin Jackson doing?
He just said to the crowd that he's a wrestling god.
Oh, come on. Drew Hernandez back up to his feet. Dustin Jackson trying to throw that clothesline.
Duck under.
Nobody there.
Spear. This could be it.
Just
Hernandez
cutting 2.
Oh, man. Not many people kick out of that spear, guys. That was pure instinct on Dustin Jackson's part there.
See the surprise on the face of Drew Hernandez. Very similar to what we're seeing out here in the crowd. Everyone thought that was it.
I thought it was all over.
Drew Hernandez fighting through the pain, fighting through the fatigue, and now setting Jackson up again.
If this one connects, it's got to be all over. Look out, here comes Drew.
Looking to gore him, nobody home.
Dustin scouted it.
Oh, Jackson's got him hooked up. Jackson, DJD.
Oh, my gosh. Dude. Oh, and Drew.
2 9/10.
Oh, my gosh. A desperation kick out by Drew Hernandez. And listen to this crowd chanting, that was 3, but only one man. It only matters one man's opinion. That's referee Daniel Spencer, and he said, no, that was 2. Man, it was so close.
Dustin Jackson now looking to go up top, looking for that River City splash.
Dustin slowly climbing to that top rope.
You can see the damage done throughout this matchup.
They have
Dustin moving very gingerly.
Look out! Oh, misses!
No water in the pool for Jackson. Either one of these men are able to get to their feet, they are going to have the advantage in this one. So much damage done to both. I mean, it's neck and neck at this point.
Both men exhausted in this one. They have literally thrown everything but the kitchen sink at one another. What is it going to take? That is the question. Hernandez now up to his feet first, grabs Dustin Jackson up on the shoulders.
Oh, but Jackson with a handful of the eyes.
Look out! Cutter!
Oh, there's that cutter out of Dustin.
Cutter connects. Could this be it? 2. Oh, and again, Hernandez. Hernandez hangs on.
Somehow, some way, Drew Hernandez managed to get that shoulder off the apron. And
what the hell?
Oh,
well,
are you
pigs.
kidding me?
I've seen pigs fly now. Lovely Miss Larkin, part of the Superior family out here with Lark Chomp into the
cape on a
Wait a second. Tony Evans now. Oh my God!
Evans
with he's got brass knuckles. Tony Evans just knocked out Hernandez with brass knuckles.
Evans realizing what he's done. Jackson tried to go for the cutter.
Oh! Lays out Dustin with the brass knuckles.
Evil Z.
What the hell is he doing in here?
Oh!
Well, the most evil maneuver of all.
But referee Daniel Spencer seeing Evil Z getting forced out of the ring.
And now lovely Miss Larkin now trying to pull Drew Hernandez over the...
Hernandez. Both these guys are out.
They're both unconscious. Oh, my God.
here is your winner, Drew Hernandez.
I can't believe what we just witnessed. We're out of time. We'll see you next week.